So today I am off to Stonehenge and Bath. We explored a bit of Chelsea before we took off for our trip, and that was a pretty neato experience. And now we're off to the main part of our tour. I will keep you guys updated. So we're finally at the Stonehenge area. Now all we have to do is take our shuttle to Stonehenge. I was having a bit of a panic attack on the bus earlier because I got word that my flight was canceled, but then they rescheduled me onto a flight that was several hours earlier for my flight back home. And then I calmed down. So yeah, my flight back home is going to be good. And Stonehenge is going to be good too. I could not help but gasp the second I saw Stonehenge peeking over the grass when we arrived in our shuttle. It is even more spectacular in person than it is in pictures online. Look guys! Stonehenge! Isn't this incredible? Pardon the truck rattling in the background, but isn't this incredible? All this history surrounding Stonehenge is just way too much for me to take in. So I'm just going to cram myself with knowledge as soon as I get back. Now time to bask in its glory up close before I shuttle back to the visitor center. Look at this! Stonehenges that you can eat! So right now I am exploring the visitor center, which I think has way too much to take in, but it's all really fascinating to read about. You can actually touch these models.
So this is what it started with. There's all loads of little ones. And then it went like that.
Before there was social media, there were just galleries of tourists putting their pictures up. History of tourism all over Stonehenge. And alongside the dates of the pictures, we've got pictures of the cameras that were being used around the time. And of course, we went from cameras to smartphones. So I'm in the cafe right now, but back in the visitor center, I noticed a little section in the visitor center that showed 3D photos of Stonehenge, and it was actually contributed by Brian May. The second I saw Brian May's photo, I went nuts, because those of you who know me know that I am a major Queen fanatic. And right now, I find myself in Bath, enjoying a tour. I have not been here in 8 years, since studying abroad back in 2013, and it feels great to be back. I was hoping to see the Roman baths again, but unfortunately, due to COVID restrictions, that's not going to be an option this time around. But I've got so many other things to do around here, so I'm not too upset over that. So right now, I'm just gonna see if I can find somewhere where I can get a bite to eat. Can't leave Bath without having myself some afternoon tea. Salmon sandwiches, carrot cake, and the scone. Let's do this. Behind me is the famous Bath Abbey, an icon of Bath, besides, of course, the Roman baths. But I'm not going to get in because there's too long of a queue and I have to meet my tour group soon. I have made the conscious choice that this is going to be the last trip outside of London that I'm going to be taking. For the remainder of my trip, I'm going to be staying exclusively in London, and I think it's for the better. And as we head back to London, we get gorgeous views like these.